moving on to the Obsidian Abomination that they released, I kind of fell out of touch with the whole Fallout franchise, and I'm not looking forward to seeing what Obsidian are going to do with the next game.
Oh boy.
I just
You see, I totally disagree. I didn't like 3, but I love New Vegas.
you know,
It's shocking,
You're
I
I know,
know.
shocking.
insane.
I
Yeah,
loved
Insane.
it. I just thought it had a better setting, better characters. Fallout 3, I brought out my ass before the end of the fucking end of the main story.
yeah,
I
but
never actually finished it, but New Vegas did
That's
everything.
did you
it.
get the
We
DLC
are.
for it? The DLC, to be quite fair, right, with any game like Oblivion or any Elder Scrolls game, modern Elder Scrolls game, and any modern Fallout game, they are essentially the same game, just different settings. And
Yeah, agree.
it's one of those rare occasions where the DLC makes the game better. So if you just wait a year and get the Ultimate Edition or the Game of the Year Edition and play them, you'll enjoy the game more.
Yeah, but it's still gonna wind up buggier than Paris Hilton's panty liners. I mean, there's just so many fucking problems with the vanilla game of Fallout New Vegas, and that's the thing. Like, even their DLC has bugs out the ass. Obsidian does not ever finish their games.
They've never
Ever.
finished the
That is
game
true.
since
That is true.
they've never finished the game since the fucking studio came into fucking being.
Absolutely not. They didn't fit. I mean, I think the first big game I remember them releasing, I'm sure they released games before, but I was KOTOR 2. And that pretty much set the trend right there. That game didn't have an ending. How you forget to give a game an ending is fucking beyond me. Like, just literally, you're the whole game you're listening to this dingy old bat talk your ear off about the Force and the dark side and blah blah. She never will shut up this entire game. And so they run out of time. They don't have time to do an ending. So what do? They let this dingy old bat talk your ear off about what the ending is going to be. She tells you the ending.
Yeah, and then you got what's his name, that Darth Nihilus, which the fight was actually crap. It builds you up all the way to this big fight, and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna have this real big epic fight with Darth Nihilus.
No, sir.
Then you get to Darth Sion. You're fighting a concrete slab, because that's what he looks like.
Yeah.
He's just a concrete slab. And how did they explain that? Yeah, the dark side of the Force is holding his body together. Wow, that really fucking helped. Why didn't fucking Darth Vader use that trick when he got electrocuted? You know what? But that's another fucking story for another day. But to be quite fair, KOTOR 2 is not a Star Wars game, and it's definitely not a game that I want to play again. So, but that's my feelings on the whole Obsidian side of things. Now, just going back to Fallout, I've not tried the new Fallout game, the new DLC for for New Vegas. Yeah, my words are a bit at the moment. Yeah, so I've not tried the new DLC for for New Vegas, and I doubt I will. But Fallout 3, enjoyed it. I want to try the other Fallout games just to see if I actually enjoy them as much as I enjoy the Fallout 3. So my opinion of the whole franchise as a whole, it's not bad, but Bethesda, they need to learn to finish the games, or at least give somebody else a chance to, make the games what they should be. So that's my stance. Anybody else got anything to add?
One problem with them is they're always passing the buck. They're always, every time somebody says, "Hey, Obsidian, you didn't finish your game," they blame the publisher every time. But they've worked with like every major publisher under the sun. I'm sorry, the laws of probability preclude them from having been screwed out of having enough time to make every single game they've ever made. I'm sorry, they have never made a finish.
Well, let's see how their Kickstarter goes in terms of like, will they suddenly say, actually, yeah, we were under pressure from all the people that put money into it, so we didn't finish it.
Yeah, I can see that happen. They're going to turn around and blame the people that donated to their
fans.
I could see that happening, but no. So I mean, if you look on down the line, I mean, what they made the new Dungeon Siege, that was with Microsoft. That
shit.
didn't.
Yes.
Yeah, no sir. And they made Fallout New Vegas with Bethesda. They blamed Bethesda. They made KOTOR 2 with, I think that was again with Microsoft, but it was with LucasArts too. They blamed LucasArts and Microsoft there. They worked on Alpha Protocol. They had 6 years. They're fucking The due date for that game was pushed back 3 times. Sega gave them everything they possibly could have needed to finish that game, and it was still a buggy, half-finished piece of crap. Granted, it had some good ideas. I enjoyed Alpha Protocol, but let's be real here. That game had some serious fucking problems.
I mean, obviously, I think Vegas was buggy. I guess I just felt more drawn into it than I did Fallout 3. Although I do love Fallout 1 and 2, which I played like back in the day, as it were, when they came out too. And I think Fallout 2 is actually my favourite of them all, probably.
Yeah, Fallout 2 is definitely the best in my opinion. But anyways, on that note, I think I like Fallout 1. I love Fallout 2. I love Fallout 3 also. Different kind of game, but still love it. I think Fallout New Vegas is a piece of shit.